Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Welcome to our Pepsi Hybrid Series. I'm sorry. Welcome to Circus Gilles Villeneuve for Race 5 of the Pepsi Hybrid Series.
Are you good? Have you been drinking?
A little bit. No, I haven't. Anyway, Race 5 of the Pepsi Hybrid Series. We saw some interesting racing last race at Martinsville. Hopefully that continues today. I'm Daniel Hummel, as always, alongside Brian James and our road course analyst, Austin Shaw.
Howdy, folks.
Brian, what were you going to say?
I was just saying, I think you've been tapping into that Fireball, maybe some vodka again.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
You know.
So, guys, this is the 5th race of the season. We got 11 races to a playoffs. Obviously, that's a long way to go. But when do you start worrying about your positioning?
It's a long way, but it's a short way, you know. It may be just 11 races, but that's not as much time as these drivers think. You know, there's only so much room. You know, there's room for error, but there's really no room for, you know, you got to have some good races. You got to be consistent going forward. Even a few races like these road courses, you know, this is a track essentially for the guys who are up front. You have to survive, you know. You don't necessarily have to win. You just have to survive with a good finish, I would say. You know, I mean, the ovals obviously will be big into that. But anyway.
We got 2 road courses like in a row right now. We got Montreal, and then we got Canadian Tire next week. Another one up here in Canada.
Yes, and we're on the Canadian swing. And that's, like I said, you got to survive this. I mean, this is going to be the real test to see who could survive in the playoffs, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, this track is used in F1 every year. So we're bringing this back up for NASCAR.
Yeah, it hasn't been run in 6 years for NASCAR.
Yeah.
All right.
6 years now. But anyway, we'll get you to your starting lineup and the start of the race coming up right after Austin takes us for a lap around this place.
Let's go.
You ready, Austin?
Let's go. All right, we're going down the front stretch here at Montreal. Nice start finish line. Hard on the brakes for the first left-hander of the course, which is turn 1. Switch it over for turn 2. Long right-hander. Up the gears. Start braking along the 50-mile mark for a right-hander and then a quick left-hander. And another quick left, right. And then hard braking for another left-hander. Another left and right switchback. There's another right-hander. Keep close to the wall as possible. Up to high gear. And then you should start braking, hard braking for another quick right-left-hander. Up the gears. Come up to most parts of the track that you can have a lot of good passing, which is the hairpin. Hard on the brakes. Long sleeping right-hander. up the gears, and you are on probably the most fastest part of the track. Long stretch. You'll be in fourth gear for quite a while on this long stretch. You'll start braking on 150. Hard on the brakes for the last chicane, right, left, and you're back on the front stretch. Here, that is a lap at Montreal.
So the cars are rolling here at Montreal, and the starting laps on the left-hand side of your screen, along with your race info on the bottom of your screen. So, two guys we haven't really seen too much of this season yet, Ryan Kinghart and Devin Blue, starting on the front row.
Well, I know you said in our briefing before the race, these two are at the bottom half of the standings. This is a great chance for them to capitalize and get some points. It always is for the lower guys. That's why in my races, Austin knows we've said it multiple times. These are wild card races. This is a chance for these drivers who may not have been so consistent or great to get a chance to win today.
Meanwhile, Devin Blue's actually at the bottom of the standings, 42nd right now. This will be, if he can continue like staying up front this whole race, that'll help him out a lot.
I have something to say, but I'll wait till the green flag goes out.
Anyway, Austin, you took us for a lap around. Your call, Brian.
All right, here we go. They're going down the long front stretch. And we're at Montreal, and we are now green.
Bonjour.
I don't speak French. I speak the one that I can't say on television.
So, it looks like Jason Tucker, the 25, going toward the inside line.
Looks like Ryan Kinghart got an excellent jump on that start. He got away by probably 5 or 6 car lengths.
It's Devin Blue. He cleared everyone.
And you mentioned Devin Blue being at the bottom half of the standings. If he could lead some laps today, even just get a top 5, not necessarily win, that would be a small victory for this team. Mm-hmm. And it will certainly carry their momentum. You know, give them some great momentum, give them some great positive vibes going forward. That's what I was going to say, but we were so close to the green, I didn't want to overlap the green flag. Whatever.
It's a long track. We're doing 8 laps here.
Another thing to watch out for, this track, this downloaded track has a tendency to make pit stops a lot longer.
Yeah.
We saw it. I know, but still, they will tend to sit on the pit lane for a really long time. So, just giving you a heads up there. Should have said that in the briefing. And it's a 2-car breakaway at the front.
So far, we made it clean through lap 1. Down the long backstretch. Well, not really backstretch. I mean, you're close to the front.
Yeah, pretty close.
Here you go. This is a fast corner of the track.
But Devin Blue is not backing off. He's staying right there.
He's maintaining a consistent gap. I wouldn't say he's closing. It looks like the 10 has a straightaway speed.
I know lap 1, your standings are up right now. He's got a second lead over Devin Blue.
And he's sort of closing. It looks like that 99 got through the first couple corners just slightly better. But the 10 has better acceleration, it looks like.
Last race at Martinsville, we saw a lot of passing midway through the race. Because of pit stops and a lot of cautions. We had 6 cautions that race.
And I'll tell you, I know, wow, that's nuts. But I will tell you, though, one thing I'm noticing so far, it looks like those Chevys did regroup. They're 5 in the top 5 right now.
It's been a Ford season so far.
It's been a Ford season, but we were at the Daytona Road Course for the Clash, and one thing I mentioned was Chevy was going to have to go back to the drawing boards. Based on their qualifying runs, it looks like they found something. We'll see if that translates to a good result today.
3 of the top 5 is Chevys. Got the 5, the 15, and the 25.
Yep, and then you got the 30 and the 48 up in the top 10 as well. But GM so far having a good showing, because that 10 is pulling away.
By a lot.
Definitely had a good run through Sector 2 and the start of Sector 3.
Like I said,
One speaking.
like I said, that 10, my guess is when they were trying to set up, their gear ratios and everything, they made this car with more acceleration. You see the 99 slides off that final corner.
There's not much grip off
He's
that
got
final
a,
corner.
I bet you 2-second lead. Oh, more, almost 3.
Yeah, 2.5-second lead for Brian Kinghart.
Yeah, it was mentioned that 99 slid off the corner. There's not much room for error in those corners. You hit that bump the wrong way, you're probably going to go flying higher into the wall.
Yep.
You saw it with Carl Edwards and Marcus Ambrose that one year at here at Montreal. But so far, that 10 is doing a really good job. It looks like that car's handling very well.
So of the 5 road courses on the schedule, we got 3 of them up here in Canada. We got this, we got Canadian Tire, and we go to Trois Rivieres.
Ooh, that's gonna be.
That's the first race of the playoffs.
That is not a road course that I have great experience with as far as knowledge-based, but I can imagine it will be very thrilling to see.
It's a short road course, but it's interesting. The Pinty series goes up there once a year. I like it. That's why I put it on the schedule, because I
It's
like
a
it.
very, very tight and short course.
Yeah.
To say the least.
1.5 miles, I think.
Yep.
I mean, Canadian Tire also be interesting. The Truck Series, it proves to be a very entertaining race. There's not...
Usually at the very last lap and the last corner, there's usually a lot of people
Yeah.
move each other out of the way. So it's.
Yeah, that's what makes the race so fun right there.
Yeah.
Maybe the Roval's starting to pick up that one
Yeah.
too. We'll see this year.
And the other 2 road courses are Sonoma and then the Watkins Glen Boot that'll wrap out the year. That's the end of the season.
And that's a fitting end to the season right there. I mean, NASCAR's voted best track.
Yeah.
A new configuration there. One that maybe some of these guys that ran Carvana, they've already got a little experience going into there.
Yeah.
But, a lot of these guys don't know the boot very well. So this will be interesting to watch.
Ten is gone.
Yeah, the 10 is checked out.
And this race was actually supposed to be Richmond. I put it on the schedule as ahead of these 2 road courses. But I kind of figured we had like 3 straight short tracks. We might as well put like 2 road courses in there. But Richmond is coming up in a couple races right after Canadian Tire. I'm going to put it after.
Don't let him fool you. He didn't know how to change the track settings.
Some things are best not said, Brian.
Hey, I like to inform. I don't like to be fake news, hiding the truth from people. We will leave that one alone on that note.
I'm not even going to say anything on that one.
Don't need to get everybody all butthurt. So, we'll leave that one alone. On another note, the 10 is basically on his own.
Still a good race for his 99, a good qualifying effort. And then 3rd, we got Jason Tucker. 4th, we got Ben Crouch. And then 5th, we got Tyler Fane. We're just going to continue to run for the field, I guess.
All right, in 6th is the DEI car Steve Morgan. In 7th, another Chevrolet, that is John Gilbert. In 8th, Jeremy Diaz, a good run going for the Wood Brothers.
Another guy at the bottom of the standings that's having a great race so far.
And that's great for them, and especially for the Wood Brothers. Putting that Fame 21 up front is always great to see. In 9th is Henry Williams.
He was our Martinsville winner. He went from 31st all the way up to 10th in points because it was a double points race.
That is excellent for him. And 10th is Anthony Logan. Wasn't he the winner of the Clash?
No, that was Carter Joey. He was on the pole for the 500.
Yeah, he was the 20, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I knew it was a Joe Gibbs car. I just couldn't
11th
remember.
is Brickhill Jr. 12th is L.W. Wright. 13th is William Brock. 14th is Jacob Dillons. 15th is Eric Faden.
And 16th, we got you, Austin
Yeah.
Shaw.
Ooh, real quick,
Brian James in
before,
7th.
before you continue, that 88 had some damage on the side. I'm wondering if he caught the wall. Not on this side, on the passenger side.
Get rid of that.
Oh yeah, 16th is
Oh,
Austin
yeah, he's got
Shaw,
some
and
damage.
17th is Brian James.
You just wanted to rub that in. That's why you wanted to say that.
Oh, of course. Well, I can't have these two do a race without them fighting
No,
over
it's
who's
okay.
in there.
Oh, they're
We got
just-
some money on this race. No, I'm
We'll
kidding.
put back
They're
up
two-
front, and we have a battle right here. William Brock and L.W.
Get
Wright.
it in there. There you go.
This is the best passings on the track right there.
Who
Still
do
the
I
10
think?
is
He's going to be over 5 seconds ahead this lap.
He's gonna lead the most laps this time.
Yes, he will. He will get that second bonus point.
oh they're pitting.
The 99 is
99's
pitting.
pitting. This could be interesting. I didn't actually expect the pit stops. I guess when you put him to 3x, you gotta expect it.
And this is good for Ryan Kinghart. It may not look good, but it is good for him. He gets a chance, his spotter gets a chance to see what these guys are doing. He can relay the message and say, what do you want to do? Because if they're doing 2 tires, he hits the wall.
That's not good.
Slid up and hit that wall off that.
And now I don't
Right,
think they
left.
have a choice. They're going to have to go 4 tires
There's-
on the stop.
This track, there's no room for. If you slide off, there's no room for air. You will hit the wall, and it will hit the wall quite hard.
The
Like you just
narrow
saw.
track on those straightaways, especially this straightaway right here. It's narrow.
Yeah. Well, now I think the 10 has no choice. He's, regardless of what these guys do, he's gonna have to go 4 tires in fuel, and he's gonna have to fix up that damage a little bit.
It won't affect them as much as, like, say,
But-
Daytona Talladega.
But after a slide like that, you want to do 4, I think, and at
Well,
least
yeah.
get proper adjustments.
Obviously, he's probably going to want to tighten that car up just a little bit.
Yeah.
There's not much grip in those left-right bends. There's really not. Even off this hairpin, it can get a little slick.
Give him credit though, and I'm thinking that's where the 88 hit the wall.
Probably.
I would say 9 times out of 10 he hit the wall there.
And I'm going to expect that
Let's
he's
give him
probably
credit
hitting here.
that they're not spinning out and they're not, causing like a chain, like a complete
He's
free
pitting.
train.
this time.
Yes, they're gonna pit.
25 minute pit.
Down to 45.
I think 25 is gonna follow.
Yep, he is.
So will the 48
So you're-
and the 15.
I think they might have hit.
Dan-
I don't know. Yeah,
Dan,
like-
I'm Tony Romo. I've seen this play before. All the leaders are gonna come in this time. There, right there. Okay.
Let's see if they don't get
Signs are having too much fun. Anyway,
See if they
what
don't
he
get
gets.
stuck on pit road.
Doesn't look like he's getting any tires.
this is a questionable call.
Doesn't look like anyone's getting any tires.
Are they sitting though? Because keep in mind, I did warn you that they do sit on the pit lane quite a long time.
Meanwhile, Devin Blue might just end up cycling
Might.
to be the race leader.
Let's see. Did they roll off? Keep an eye on this, because if
No.
they don't roll off here, something's wrong.
Oh,
10's out. So maybe they did
where's the
fix the
90?
damage.
There comes the 99.
I don't think he's gonna
not
catch
have
him. This is
time.
gonna be close. He's gonna close some time on the 10, I think. I actually maybe not.
Could have been good strategy right there.
99 still says his second. Coming to the last lap, too.
Yes, you will. Devin Blue will stay in second, and meanwhile, just Ryan Kinghart just pulled away. This whole race, a great race for him. Definitely
Very
helping him
clean,
in the standings.
perfect race.
Minus the slide into the wall, but
It didn't affect him too much, as maybe expected. Still a great, just a great, almost flawless race. I mean, it's always a great momentum booster.
Especially closing down the halfway point of the regular season almost. A couple more races. They'll get them some points. They'll get them up a few positions in the standings. Actually, we were actually pretty close. Devin Blue finishing second definitely will help him out a lot, because he's like 40-something points behind 41st. He's just been having a very, very bad start to the season.
Yeah, and that's great for this 99 team. Obviously a big momentum booster. And he gets to carry this going through Canada on the little tour. Anyway, white flag is displayed.
2.7 miles left.
And Austin, this may shock. I think this is a shocking stat. There have been no cautions today.
Yeah, that's surprising.
No cautions, no lead changes. It's just been start to finish, green flag, same leader, but
You got a 9-second lead.
he's a great pit stop.
Yeah, sorry guys. Jacques Villeneuve didn't have enough money to race today.
Yeah.
Maybe next week. Or next race.
And we didn't have enough money to let Cole Custer run the next race with John Hunter. So, you kind of get, what you see is what you get.
Down the backstretch toward the hairpin one last time.
Yes, here he goes. Like I said, he really doesn't have to worry about messing up right here, because unless he does something really, really stupid, he's got this.
Yanking down the long stretch. One last time.
Look at that frame, though. Look at how far he is ahead of these guys.
At least
see it
9
right
to
here,
10
too.
seconds.
You can't even see the 99. There's the 99 just coming into the picture right now. But
That's
anyway,
it.
off the final corner and down the front stretch, Ryan Kinghart is your winner at Montreal. And congratulations to the 10 car, as he would take the checkered flag right now.
Yeah, congratulations to them. A job well done today. I mean, just complete and utter domination. And, but as much as we're going to talk about the 9 winning this race, I think a lot of credit has to be given to this 99 team. They ran incredibly well.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah,
The 10 won the race, not the 9.
the 99. That's what I was saying. I'm like, even though we're going to remember the 10 won this, you should really listen.
You said the 9 won the race. So I think you may have been drinking a little bit.
I'm just
All right, now back to your point.
not gonna make a joke about that. But anyway,
All right, now back to your...
I was saying, for as much as we're gonna credit the 10 for this win, the 99 got a pretty big victory of their own. 99 got a pretty big victory of their own.
Exactly. That'll help him out in the points a lot. It might not get him the position 41st, but it'll close him a ton toward 41st, because he was 40-something points behind 41st place. But anyways, we want to thank you for watching.
One other thing, the Chevrolets did a good job of rebounding today as well, so that's another good storyline.
Yes,
Take
it is.
away, because obviously the Clash, I think everybody in the GM factory was like shaking, because that was a bad start. This is a great rebound, so they definitely regrouped.
They were lucky it wasn't a points race. That in the Clash. Now it all matters.
Yes. But anyway, I'm gonna let Dino wrap things up. It is his series.
All right, so I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank Brian James and Austin Shaw for joining us. They'll be back again for the next race.
Oh, are you gonna pay us?
Yeah, I gotta pay you, I guess. I paid him this
Commission 20% of zero, I guess, since that's about
Exactly.
how much I make on my races.
race. That's about how much I get paid at doing his races. But anyways, we want to thank you for watching. Results and standings are coming up right next. We will see you at Canadian Tire. Goodbye, guys.